So I thought, since I'm doing these walk and talk videos, that I would go ahead and talk about a subject that I don't normally talk about, because maybe you'll kind of get to understand me a little bit more. Really tired of YouTube right now. I'm not tired of being a YouTuber. I'm not saying I'm gonna quit being a YouTuber. I'm just tired with what it takes to be a modern day content creator. Really, the only thing that I ever wanted to do was make videos that people would like and kind of foster a little bit of a community of people who are like-minded, people who like anime and Japanese games and Japan and all that fun stuff. But it's problematic, because in order to do that, you have to be that guy. Otherwise, you just don't really find success. And I know this video in a lot of ways probably comes off as, really annoying and stupid. That, oh, you're just complaining about being a content creator. You just have to turn the camera on and play a video game, and people send you free games and you get money. And I guess it's like that for some people, but I think for the majority of us, especially the smaller ones, it just doesn't work out like that. And it's a lot of hustling, and it's a lot of following trends, and it's a lot of trying to trick people, basically. I mean, there's all these weird metas right now on different platforms where people trick people to, engage. Rage bait's kind of a big one. People will say something that makes someone mad, and it gets their goats. And they'll come to the comments section, and they'll watch the whole video, and they'll dissect everything you do, and they'll argue with all the other commenters, and then the video does well. And I hope that most of you see that that's what's happening in a lot of ways, but I kind of feel like most people don't, because of the way the system works and the way that the system is. And it's just kind of crappy, and I'm tired of it. I'm really, really tired. I just want to make videos that people like, and you've been around on the page for a while. You've seen some stuff that we've done. I'm not saying I've never clickbaited before or whatever, had clickbaity titles, catchy titles, trying to catch people's interest. I mean, I've done it. In fact, every now and then I try to do it intentionally, because the metrics of the page, they're just not that great. A lot of times we get down on views a bunch, and I hardly get any subs, and that's not me complaining, but it's just like, when I do certain things, I get subs, and I just really don't like doing it. And a lot of times when I make little quips on things, I talk about hot topics or hot button topics. Like, it's not really me making a video I want to most of the time. Most of the time what that is I'm just feeling like things are not doing that great, and I want to try to spruce up the community a bit, so I make a post like that. And that's the real freaking truth, because I think a lot of people don't admit that, or don't want to admit that, or say anything like that, but it's the damn truth. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to talk about, how angry I am at translators having pictures in their profile on Twitter. These crazy things people are always just getting hyped up about. But it pushes views, and it gets subs, and it gets people engaged and connected, and things do better because of it. And there's really no way around it. You can hate it all you want. It bugs me. It drives me up a damn wall. But it just isn't fun. And it's really not what I want to do. And over the last year, I've kind of taken a step back from what I do and how I do things, and Again, well, I've had a video here or there that's been about this or that. I've just been trying to do my own thing. I'm just trying to make videos about JRPGs and anime games. But lately, I've seen a lot of people, like a whole lot of people, new creators, people that I've seen in other Facebook groups and Reddit groups and stuff, and they're kind of coming out of nowhere, and they're just making all these videos about top 10 hit JRPGs, the greatest RPGs of this month. Can you believe that this creator said this about translations in America? And it's fine, but I mean, they're way bigger than me now. They're way bigger than me because that's how this system works. And I can feel however I want to about it, and I do feel a way. And I'm talking about that, like a little whiny boy. But that's frustrating. I'm very frustrated with it. There's even creators that I really like on this platform that are just doing so good because of these weird, catchy clickbait titles and just stupid content that doesn't really mean a whole lot or do a whole lot. And, you know, I'm not saying my content's anything amazing. I'm not doing 5-hour documentaries on the history of NIS America or anything like that, but I'm just a guy that talks about the things that I like, and I'm trying to share it, and I'm hoping that people like what I do. And I know a lot of you guys do. I mean, we've grown. We're over 1,000 subs now, and I'm not unhappy with that, but it's just crazy to me to see how slow my growth is compared to a ton of other creators, newer creators than me. And I just feel like they're just making crappy content, but it works better than mine. And I don't know. Like I said, I shouldn't have made this video. It's not really something that's ever recommended by anyone to do. In fact, a lot of people just say, don't talk about this stuff. But I'm going to keep doing this. I like these little walking videos that I do, and I talk about stuff. I think I'm going to start doing video game reviews like this and my other content. We have our trip to Japan coming up. I'm not unhappy about that. I'm super happy. It's great. And it's going to be a ton of fun, and we're going to make a lot of content. But I don't know. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of making catchy thumbnails. I'm tired of making really stupidly worded titles and trying to make my descriptions interesting and finding ways to do SEO. And you know, I have a lot of people, why aren't you bigger? I don't know why you're not bigger. You need to make this content. You need to make guides. Well, you know what? I don't want to make guides, and I suck at it. Quite honestly, not even that fucking good at video games. I just enjoy them. And that's where I'm coming from. So I'm just going to keep doing that. And I'm going to try to make things more interesting as I go. If my cold would go away, or my illness I had was the flu or something, I'd be able to talk a heck of a lot better. But it just kind of is what it is. And we'll just work through it. What do you guys think about it, though? I know on the viewer side, it's way different. And I know that everyone on the viewing side has their own feelings about it, too. There's got to be people that are kind of tired of it. There has to be people that want more than just all this garbage. Top 10, hottest new, biggest drama, crazy, whoa stuff. Anyway, I'm walking down by a river today. You guys can see that. And I always wanted to kind of come down here and do a little video since I've been doing these walking ones. So hopefully it looks cool enough. Water's kind of low right now, so I'm walking along the rocks here. not going to change my content. I'm not planning on changing what I do or being a different person. In fact, if anything, I think I'm just going to start being me more. And I'm going to have to really work on the psychology of it all. Being a creator, not seeing videos do well, knowing that I've done stuff that's done bigger and better, knowing that I'm the one that is putting myself in this position. It's just frustrating. I mean, I'm not the only one that feels like this, I'm certain. I don't get to talk to a lot of other creators, but there's no way that there's nobody else out here that is making content. I mean, it doesn't even have to be gaming content, any content. And then making mixed content too. Like, I like to go to Japan every year, and I like to show that to you guys. And those videos do terrible. Every year they just do absolutely poor as far as views go. Hardly get any comments on them. And I'm going to try to do better content this year. I mean, a lot of it's me, of course. You always have to look inward when it comes to your success about things. Just going to keep going. Keep pushing forward. I don't know. I say that I'm sick of YouTube, and in many ways I'm sick of YouTube. But also, I'm good with it too. I do like sharing this stuff, and those of you guys that do like this, and gals and everyone else, if those of you that like this, I really appreciate that. Comments. I appreciate the comments and getting to know people. Maybe YouTube's not really the place for it anymore. Maybe things have changed and I'm just doing it wrong, but I'm not going to do TikTok. I'm not going to do botting. I'm not going to do crazy clicks. I mean, I will every now and then when I feel away, and I hope you guys know, I'm just trying to stay relevant. There's a ton of self-doubt. Sometimes a person wonders why they're even doing what they're doing. Is it all a waste of time? I've met some pretty good friends through all this, so if anything, it's not been a waste of time by any means. I'm looking forward to what comes in the future. Things could turn around. Our content creation's kind of like that. Every now and then I have something that just totally blows me away with how well it does and how much people like it and think it's cool. Really just, I can't be that guy. I can't be that clickbaiter. I can't be that top 10er. I am thinking about doing a little weekly thing starting next year. Maybe we look at some old Japanese video games and we'd look into the history of them and stuff. It won't just be me reading Wikipedia. I'll be looking at stuff, forming my own opinions, and talking about it. I personally think that'd be a pretty cool project to do. And I've also been really just wanting to do a weekly video series for quite a while too. So hopefully that's where we end up going with it. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. But I'm also not just super stoked about this. I'm, however, super stoked at how awesome this bridge looks. It's pretty great, especially at the sunset. Way out in the distance, you probably can't see it, but there's a hot air balloon. That's where we're at. I'm Dre with Otaku. If you like this content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe for more anime news reviews, gaming, and apparently a little bit of grumbles here and there.